Hi, everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick. Alright, that was stupid. Sorry. Anyways, so here we are again. Starting out with my guy, as, I usually do. Nothing really changed in here. I just like starting out with him because it's like he almost knows when I'm going to make a video and he just comes right out to see me. Last time we were talking, I was talking about, that female swordtail and how I was sure she was going to burst in a day or two. Well, and I had that, trap on the outside with the pump in there and all that fancy stuff. Well, I took it out. She's in here. She's in the back somewhere. There she is. She's behind. That's the lyre tail. She's right there. She was just, sorry about the shakiness. She was getting skinnier and skinnier. I don't think she's pregnant anymore. And I feel like maybe quite a few years ago, I think I read something about live bears being able to kind of reabsorb their fry. Like if they're stressed or whatever, it's kind of like they abort them, but opposite. Instead of just aborting a bunch of dead fry, they like consume them. I don't know. So maybe that's what happened, but she's getting super thin and I could tell she's really stressed. And she was nowhere near as big as she was when I got her. And I could just tell that it wasn't going to happen. Their back end, where they have their babies, usually gets like a big dark spot. And that had started disappearing. I wish these killies would get along. But, it was practically gone. So I just knew. And I said, you know what, when it comes down to it, even if she has babies in here, if a handful of them survive, that's fine. They're not anything fancy anyways. They aren't gonna really make me any money. So I guess I'll just do it natural style. Next time she gets pregnant, just let them have their chances in here. I mean, this is a really planted tank. Look at this. Look at how dense this is. So I know at least some will survive. And even if they don't, whatever. They're just random PetSmart mutt. Swordtails. I think I said platies a couple times there. I did. In my mind, they're the same because you can actually crossbreed them. So I say platies a lot when I mean swordtails and vice versa. So if I was just saying platies, I apologize. I meant swordtails. So I took down I put her back in the tank, took down the breeder box, threw the plants back in. It wasn't working, and I don't want to just stress her out to the point that she dies in that box, because that would be just stupid and pointless. And it's like 3-something a.m. right now on well, I guess it's technically Saturday since it's the a.m. So Sunday, in December, we don't have a meeting with my fish club. We have a lunch, holiday party, and there's a big raffle, and if you get raffle tickets, everyone that has tickets gets prizes, because there's so much that whatever. If you okay, let me start over. Starting usually around September or October, you re-sign up, you re-register for next year, right? The earlier you do, the more tickets you get. I did it last month, November, so I get 2 raffle tickets. The people that do it at the party get 1. And then, of course, January, the people that missed all that get none. And then sometimes October you get 3. But that basically, I will 100%, since I have 2 raffle tickets, get 2 prizes. Never know what they are. 3 years ago, I won a complete, like, Eclipse or something, 5.5 gallon tank with built-in hood, filter, light, everything. You know, it was like a $80 tank or something. You know, I re-signed up. It doesn't matter what time of year you do it. $20. So $20 got me an $80 tank, and on top of that I got a pond filter. I don't have a pond, but in the future, if I set one up, oh yeah, I'm gonna use that filter. Super expensive, and I just won those through the raffle. It cost me. I mean, I was gonna sign up for the next year, you know, membership anyways. So basically, they were free. I got hundreds of dollars of stuff for free. So that's this year's is this Sunday. Everybody's supposed to bring like a side dish or something. The club provides like chicken, like fried. They usually bring fried chicken, which is like the best chicken ever. Barbecue chicken, which is like the second best, and like something else. And then everybody brings like sides, and we have lunch at a park, and then we do the raffle, and we vote on next year's officers, which I've never been contested since I came back and started participating in the club again. And you know, I talked to our president, who will absolutely be this 2016's president, and he said, like, the last 2 years he's going to nominate me, and he doesn't think anybody else wants to run against me as secretary, and that's fine. I love, like, being involved in my club. So we're going to do all that, and then our next actual meeting there's no auction or anything. It's lunch, we vote on officers, we have our big raffle, that's it. So January, we'll have the first meeting of the year. I hope it's good. I hope it's big. I really hope a lot of people show up, because the last couple of months it's been kind of dead. It's kind of disconcerting, and it kind of worries me. But we'll see how it goes. I'll make a video, a day or two, probably not that night. Well, maybe that night. We'll see on how the first meeting of 2016 goes. Hopefully I have, like in my last video, all those tanks set up, my 60, my 55, my 90, a 20, a couple 10s, because I really want to stock up, even if it's not for my meeting, just like ordering stuff abroad. I really want to like stock up on some stuff that doesn't really exist in my area and breed it and start selling it. And I'd really like to make videos on it once I get that going. So I wanted to, I'm already about more than halfway through the time I have left for this video, so I want to show you this real quick. I know it's expensive, and a lot of people swear by it, and I always thought it was just hype. So this is Omega 1. Omega 1's a company, and it's usually a lot more expensive than most. It's funny because it shows a Koi catfish, but it also shows a cichlid. These are shrimp pellets. I bought these a long time ago. This tiny little thing was a lot. I've won in the last couple months at my auctions these huge bags of cichlid pellets and cichlid sticks. Alright? They're supposed to be color enhancing and all this other crap. You know, currently I only have one cichlid. Before I got this Tetra color and Tetra Plus stuff, it's Tetra brand, I was feeding him just these omega-1 catfish shrimp pellets. He loves them. He's crazy for them. These big old bags I got that could last years for free, he doesn't eat it. Refuses. And I was looking at the ingredients, because I'm one of those people that goes to the store and it doesn't matter if it's bread or a can of soup or friggin' a frozen pizza, whatever. I look at every ingredient and I look at like the protein, the serving size, the carbohydrates, the fat, what kind of fat. I'm that guy. This stuff is like 20 times better than this. And I see it, I realize that's why he doesn't like it. He's swimming around and I'm freaking out because he can see me holding the little bottle of it. He's ready to eat. I throw that in, he'll eat it. But he only eats like half of it and ends up spitting a bunch out, and the snails end up eating it. And it's nowhere near as good. So I know, like, sometimes people are just like, oh, it's just the brand, they're spending more money because they think it's better, but it's not. Omega-1 is awesome. There isn't a bunch of, like the first 3 out of 5 ingredients aren't cornmeal and crap like that, it's like fish meal, shrimp meal, this, that, like, it's good stuff. So I still feed this to him most of the time, but just because I have these and they're gonna last forever, I feed them every maybe 3rd or 4th or 5th feeding. I feed him either these sticks or these pellets, but he's not into them. I think he just kind of eats them because he's hungry. So look at your ingredients of your fish food, just like you would hopefully look at the food you put in your own body, because they absolutely make a difference. Just because there's some cheap food that's like, oh, color enhancer, look at it. There's a few color enhancers. It's dark in here, I can't read them right now. I know the red, what brings out the red's astaxanthin. I might not be saying that right. And then the other color enhancers are similar, like the end in like xanthan. But if that's like the 40th ingredient in the food, then it's not doing a damn thing. You can buy pure astaxanthin or like other things on your like pure powder and just mix it in with the food. That's what I do. Anyways, I'm past 14 minutes. I got less than a minute left, and then YouTube's gonna not let me download this. So I rambled a bit and kind of drugged this on and didn't get to some of the things I was saying, and I'm totally just looking at my shelf. That's fond of you. That being said, so that's me. Thanks for watching. As always, ask me any questions about literally anything that has to do with any animal ever. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.